Hey family, welcome back to Ladensa Crochets. If you're new here, you're welcome. My name is Liz, and in this tutorial we're making a headband, a very simple adult headband. You can do this for an adult, a child, a baby. All you need to adjust are the measurements of the head circumference, and whatever measurement that you're making, you're going to take the size of the head circumference minus 5 inches. This headband can be tied at the back or at the front part of your head, depending on your liking. So this is how it looks like when it's not tied into a bow. And I hope you're going to enjoy the tutorial. I'm using a medium weight yarn and a 3.5mm crochet hook. So what we're going to do is start with a slip knot. So that's a slip knot right there. Then after that we're going to chain 3, that is 1, 2 and 3. Then yarn over, insert the hook into the very first chain that we've done right here, yarn over and pull up a loop, then yarn over, pull through 2 and yarn over, pull through the remaining 2 to complete a double crochet. Then chain 2. The chain 2 is a double crochet. We have two double crochets right here. The next double crochet, we're going to work it in between these two double crochets. So yarn over, insert your hook in between those two double crochets, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. Those are two double crochets in row 2. Then chain 2, yarn over, go in between the two double crochets and do a double crochet right there. Chain 2 in between the two double crochets in row 3 and do a double crochet. This is row 4. Chain 2 in between the two double crochets in row 4 to complete row 5. And this is what we're going to have, and we're going to repeat these rows until we have 25 rows. So right now I have 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4 and 5. I'll keep going till I get 25. So chain 2 in between the previous two double crochets, do a double crochet. This right here is 25 rows of two double crochets each, and next we're going to chain 1. After chaining 1, yarn over, insert the hook in between the double crochets, pull up a loop, get 3 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through the 3 loops. That's a half double crochet. From here we're going to be turning, so chain 1 and turn, and we turn, we're going to yarn over, and into this stitch that we've just worked, we're going to work 2 half double crochets into it, 1 and 2. Chain 1 and turn, and this is going to be row 3 of the main part of the headband. For the 25 rows that we've worked previously, those represent the strap that we're going to use to tie the headband at the end. So now we begin row 3, chain 1 and turn. We're going to yarn over, place a half double crochet into this first stitch and 1 half double crochet into the next stitch. Chain 1 and turn to begin row 4. For row 4, we're going to work 2 half double crochets into each of these 2 stitches that we have. So yarn over, in the first stitch, do a half double crochet, then yarn over and go into the same stitch and do the second half double crochet. Then yarn over into the next stitch, this one right here, we're going to place 2 half double crochets. So that's 1 and 2. And that's row 4. Chain 1 and turn to begin row 5. And row 5 we work it without an increase. So yarn over, insert your hook into the first stitch, do a half double crochet, and we're going to do a total of 4. So that is 1, 2, 3, and the fourth one in this very last stitch. Be careful not to miss that last stitch, it's not very visible. Then we've worked without an increase. The next row is going to be a row of increase, chain 1 and turn, and begin in this first stitch, place 2 half double crochets there. So that's 1 and 2. Then we're going to place 1 half double crochet into each of the next 2 stitches. And into the last stitch, this one right here, we're going to place 2 half double crochets. 1 and 2. And so we have 6 half double crochets in that row, then chain 1 and turn to begin the next row. Now because the previous row has an increase, this next one will just be a row with no increase. So just 1 half double crochet into each of the stitches. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and the last one right here, that is 6. The next row will be a row of increase, so we chain 1 and turn. We're going to increase in the first stitch and in the last stitch, that is we place 2 half double crochets, 1 and 2. Then all the middle stitches will each get 1 half double crochet, so that is 1 and that is 3. The third stitch we have 4, 5 and 6. Then the last stitch will get 2 half double crochets to make 8. So that is 7 and 8. Chain 1 and turn. The next row will be a row with no increase. So we're going to have 8 half double crochets in this row, starting with the first one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. For the next row we increase, so chain 1 and turn. Begin with 2 half double crochets in the first stitch, 1 and 2. Then 1 half double crochet in the stitches that are in the middle, then 2 half double crochets at the end. That's 10 half double crochets in this row, and from here we're not going to increase anymore. We're just going to chain 1 and turn, and this next row will have just 1 half double crochet into every stitch for a total of 10. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. To begin the next row, chain 1 and turn, and this next row up to until we get a total of 38 rows, we're just going to work with 1 half double crochet into every row. So work your 38 rows. For the 38 I'm counting from this point, so I'll do right here at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm in row 11 and I'm going to work until I get 38 rows with just 1 half double crochet into each stitch in every row for a total of 10 half double crochets. I'm done with the 38 rows, and right now we're going to work something like this to create the triangular shape on this end. And we're going to start row 39 with a reduction. So chain 1 and turn. To reduce, we're going to crochet these 2 stitches together, and to do that, after chaining 1, insert the hook into the first stitch and pull up a loop, yarn over, insert the hook into the next stitch and pull up another loop to get 4 loops on the hook, yarn over and pull through all the 4 loops. Then we're going to work 1 half double crochet into the other stitches until we have 2 remaining. I have the 2 stitches right here, and I'm going to crochet those 2 together. So we yarn over, insert our hook into the second last stitch and pull up a loop. Then without yarning over, we go into the last stitch and pull up another loop to get 4 loops on the hook, then yarn over, pull through all the 4 loops. So now at the end of row 39, we have 8 half double crochets. Chain 1 and turn to start row 40, which is going to have 8 half double crochets. So we're just going to place 1 half double crochet into each of the stitches for a total of 8. This right here is my 8th stitch. So right there, I'll do my last half double crochet. That's the end of row 40. Chain 1 and turn to begin row 41. And row 41 is going to be a reduction row. So what we do is insert the hook into the first stitch and pull up a loop, yarn over into the second stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, get the 4 loops, yarn over, pull through all the 4. We've crocheted these 2 together. The next 4 stitches will each get 1 half double crochet. So that's 1, 2, 3, and 4. So now we have 2 stitches at the end, and we're going to combine that. We're going to combine them in. So yarn over, insert the hook into the second last stitch and pull up a loop into the last stitch, insert without yarning over and pull up a loop, get the 4 loops, yarn over, pull through all the 4. Chain 1 and turn to begin row 42, and row 42 is going to be a row with no reduction, just 1 half double crochet for a total of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Chain 1 and turn to begin row 43 and start with a reduction, end with a reduction in row 43. That's row 43, and it has 4 stitches. Chain 1 and turn to begin row 44. Row 44 is still going to have 4 stitches, just 1/2 double crochet into each of the stitches. Chain 1 and turn to begin row 45. Begin by inserting the hook into the first stitch and pulling up a loop, yarn over into the second stitch, pull up a loop and yarn over, pull through all the 4. Then we do a reduction in the last 2, yarn over, pull up a loop in that stitch, insert your hook without yarning over and pull up another loop, yarn over and pull through the 4 loops. Chain 1 and turn to begin row 46. Row 46 is going to have 2 half double crochets, 1 and 2. Then chain 1 and turn, and the last row is row 47, and we're going to reduce in this one. Insert your hook into the first stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, insert into the last stitch and pull up a loop, then yarn over, pull through all the 4 loops. So we are done with the main part, and now we need to do a strap like this one that we have on this side. So to do that, chain 1, 2 and turn. When we turn, we're going to yarn over and place a double crochet into that stitch that we have. Then we're going to chain 2, and from here we're not going to turn, we're just going to work in between the 2 double crochets just like we did at the beginning. So here we place a double crochet, then chain 2, double crochet in between the 2 double crochets, chain 2, double crochet, chain 2 and another double crochet. On this side we did a total of 25 rows, and that means we'll also do 25 rows on this other side. 25 rows of 2 double crochets each. So right now I'm in row 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll keep going till I get to 25 rows. I'm done with 25 rows and done with the headband. So what I'll do at the end is chain 1 and cut off the yarn. So cut it off, pull through and fasten. To complete, we need to remove these ends, and to do that we're going to make a knot at the very end and ensure that the knot is very close to the stitches, just like this. Make sure that the knot is tight, very tight, and then get the pair of scissors and cut off the end. Don't cut too close to the knot. Then do the same thing on the other side. We have the headband. You're just going to tie it at the back of your head or at the front like this.